Guys, I'm back with my third video in this series, making a game with C++. Now first I want to show you, in our last game, show you what we got going. I have a debug. I actually read that the reason they call it debug is because in the old days of computers, there's actually, over the night or something, all these bugs would get in the computer and they'd have to debug the computer, so the name just stuck. So you can pick up coins, got a coin counter, get a treasure chest, and there's automatic dialogue. Now if you paying really close attention though to my last video, you noticed that our treasure chest wasn't working properly, so I fixed it. First thing I did was I created a extreme bowl treasure open, defined it in here as false, and I set it so that when I stepped on a treasure chest, treasure open became true, and down here, if treasure open equals true, then it did basically surrounded the treasure chest with coins, and treasure open becomes false, as well as dialogue displayed becomes true. And so that just makes it so before it wasn't working, the spot that we were stepping from would be blank when we stepped into the treasure spot. That's because it said that the area we're coming from and the move function naturally is a blank. So I basically just said to add the coins after our character's done stepping. So today we're going to be adding portals and keys. Now, the concept of keys is actually not that complicated. I'll try to keep this pretty short, but I'm going to create extern bool got key. Okay, and I'm going to define it right here as false. So now what I'm going to use for the symbol of the key, I'm going to put one right here. I'm going to use an exclamation point. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a door that you can't go through without the key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to type, I'm just going to copy this, make it a little bit shorter, quicker. Time is of essence. I don't know who said that. Somebody did. And got key is going to equal true. Alright. Now I'm going to go down here to the actual move function. And this is going to be a little bit harder, but it's going to be look like this. I'm going to close it in parenthesis. Alright, so if this... Whoa. And I'm just going to jump to the next line. And... Alright, so if we're stepping onto... no, not that. If we're stepping onto this right here, which is kind of like a locked door, and got key equals true, if got key equals true, it'll let us step onto it. Alright. And I'll automatically set it so that it lets us step onto a key. Okay, about 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Already got that set up. So, alright, so let's see if it works. And you know what, really? Hold on a second. Debug. I can't stop it. Anyway. It's running. This part down here is really annoying. I didn't put it as full screen, if you can see it. Not sure if you can. Anyway, if I step here, get that. Well, alright, first things first. I'm going to change this. Set some dialogue here. 1 second, let me set up my microphone. Alright, I'm going to set up some dialogue. I'm going to make it say dialogue equals you got the X key. And since it's an exclamation point, that's why I call it X key. And I'm going to make dialogue displayed equals true. Alright, run this. And when this is running, I want to show you what happens when I don't have the key and I try to step onto the locked door. And I'm pressing the key right now. It's not letting me go there. Now I get this. It says you got the X key. I press enter, it goes away. And I can step through the door now. And so that's the basic concept. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a portal real quick. I'm going to set up 2 portals, and I'm going to set up 1 more key, but this key you're going to have to buy. So I'm going to change this up a little bit, actually. Alright, something like that. And yeah, it's gonna fuss right now. Alright, so let's fix this. 40 maybe? See if that fixes it. Alright, it fixes it. Now, though, I need to fix this. Alright. And so I need to go to console.h, redefine it as 40. Now, for the portal, I want the portal to stay basically in this throughout the whole game. So instead of actually drawing one on the map, I'm going to go find the coordinates of where I want the portal, and I'm not sure what this is. I'm just going to guess it's around 27, y equals 1, x equals 27. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, I'm going to enter map 1, 27, and the symbol for portal is going to be this right here. I'm going to run this code. And it's showing up there. Nice. Now I can't walk on it though because I haven't set the game to do that. And I want to reset this to 26 because it's kind of in the wall right now. Alright, so I haven't set it so you can walk on top of one yet. So I'm just going to go here. Pretty easy. Control C, Control V, and if it equals this right here. Alright, it lets you walk on it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one of these if statements, and what it's going to say is if y equals 1 and x equals 26. If the player is where the portal is. Second. Alright. Then, since we created these variables here, int x equals 1, int y equals 1, those are the locations of the character. So we could change where the character is by simply redefining where x and y equal. So I'm just going to say y equals 1, x equals 30. So that will change the location of our character. Run the code. I hope this video and audio isn't out of sync like a lot of my other ones have been. And be sure to leave a comment and subscribe. Should have said at the beginning of the video, but oh well. Press it, he disappears, but when you press the key, he reappears on the other side of that. That's awesome. Now we're just going to set up a portal real quick that will transport our character back. So, copy this. I'm just going to say map to 30 equals the portal symbol. Alright, and I'm going to make y equal 225. Alright, run this code. And this will probably be one of my shorter videos. That's good. Shorter videos, people prefer that. I'm just gonna get all the coins this time. Take it, press arrow keys. Press arrow key again. So you can basically portal back and forth, and I like that. So now we're going to set up one final key, and this key is one that you can't just pick it up. You've got to buy the key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Excuse me. And this one will be parenthesis block, and wait a minute, what am I doing? Alright, so I'm gonna set this symbol for the key. It's gonna be $1 because, well, you're buying it. Alright, redefine this. I'm just gonna set it. Wait a minute. Okay. 39 is 39 spaces. 39 characters long. Alright, so and what I'm gonna do actually to make it simpler to tell if the character is right beside it, I'm gonna put it in a spot where the character can only be next to it at one area, so I don't have to check to see if the character is next to it on every single possible side. So now you can only be next to it on one side. That'll make it a lot easier. Alright, you stop complaining? Okay, anyway. So, I'm going to do this. First of all, I have to find the location of this. This is going to be a little bit hard, but oh well. So I'm going to start counting on the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29, 32, 35, and it's y equals 1, so it's 1 by 35. So I'm going to do this, copy this, y equals 1. I mean, actually it is going to be y equals 2 because the player will below it, and x equals 35. Alright, so first one will be dialogue. Alright, actually, there's going to be a couple of different if statements. So I'm just going to put this one in its own parenthesis. So I'm going to say, and number of coins I'm going to say more than 19. I'm going to say dialogue equals you bought the money key. Alright, dialogue displayed. Ooh, I'm making lots of mistakes, guys. Alright, you bought the money key, dialogue displayed equals true, and number of coins minus equals 20. So if you got over 19 keys, if you got over 19 keys, then you're at least gonna have 20. Yeah. I'm gonna do one more thing. Okay. If this ever happens, and you start pressing keys and it deletes everything, press insert. Little tidbit there. Did something wrong. Alright, and I'm gonna do, and last one, and do get async key return if you press enter and not dialogue displayed. Alright, and that's a rather lengthy if statement, so I'm just going to put it into 2 different lines. It should work. So basically, if you're right below the key and you have over 19 coins and you press enter, then it's going to say you bought the money key. Otherwise, it's not going to say anything. And I need to put an extra parenthesis there, I think. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and go to console. What is going on? Alright. Change this to 45. Fine. 50. Stop complaining. 50. Alright, so I'm going to go to the move function. Or I'm going to go here, actually, and create an extern bool got key to console.cpp bool got key equals false. Sorry, got key 2. That would probably cause an error, multiple definition. And so I'm just going to go copy this code right here. Control C, enter, Control V. If it equals that, or if or map y x2 equals that, and got key 2. And I'm going to go here. Got key 2 equals true. And I haven't edited this one like I should have. So I'm just going to copy all this new code here. And it's y2 x, not x2, y2 x, y2 x, y2 x, y2 x. We're going to run this code, see if it works, and it looks like, yeah, I need extra parentheses. Alright, let's run this code. Make sure we don't have any errors. Build, started, project, Zoget, configuration, debug, win32, main.cpp. 17 minutes of video so far. See if I can get this done by 19. I hope I don't have any errors and other problems I have to run across. Alright, so we got this. Count the coins. And obviously one thing we need to change. And I'm just going to cheat a little bit here. Give myself more treasure chests. Because I'm going to need the money. That should be enough money right there. Let me debug this. Alright, you got the X key. Walk through the door. Cheat by opening all these treasure chests. And we break the wall. Don't go down there or the game will probably crash. Alright, so I got 20 keys. Now if I go here and press enter. No. And let me walk on that one. So okay. I'm going to change it like this. Alright. I'm not going to bother. Oh, we might as well change it. I'm just being lazy. Alright. And parenthesis. Okay, so I think I've got the coordinates wrong was the problem with the key. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 32. I'm confused. 35. It could be 36. And make sure. Yeah. So we'll try this. And I'm not going to get this done in 20 minutes. But if this doesn't work, I'll just let... But I guess some of you are just imitating my map. Exactly, so I need to... Alright, 20 coins. Portal to the other side. Alright, I'm going to try something. X, I'm going to say if X equals 1, Y equals 1. Okay. So that's where we start. If I press enter, well, I don't have 20 coins. Need to jump over here to the other side and grab some coins. Press enter. And it's not working. Alright, right now I'm just going to do a test. Yeah, I'm just going to do a little bit of cheat to see what's going on here. So I'm just laying the basic ground, and if the basic concept of this works, then I'll just go and press enter. You bought the money key. So it is working. I just had the location wrong, and I think I had something wrong over here. So anyway, you got your basic concepts there, and that'll work as it is. And so that's how you create portals, a money system in this game. And you got your basics there, so thank you for watching this video. And be sure to stick around. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another video in this series. I might, and if I do, it's going to probably be on artificial intelligence having bad little guys that try to kill you. So anyway, thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for other videos that are going to be coming out. So I guess I'll see you around.